Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through the third unit. In the third unit, the first topic is nothing but the project formulation, guys. Okay. So in the last lecture, we discussed about the ideas, right? Yes. So initially, you started you started identifying some ideas, okay, from different sources. Then you evaluated it. Then you rated it, right? So you did project rating index, okay. So once it is done, you started choosing the technologies, right? Yes. So once choosing these technologies is done and everything is done, then you are decided that you are going to do that project, right? Yes. So before even confirming it, you will be following some steps, guys. So those steps are nothing but the project formulation. So once you got an idea, then you will be doing this process, guys. Got it? Yes. So let us start. So project formulation is taking a first look carefully and critically at the project idea. So previously you thought that whether the idea is successful or not, whether it is implementable or not, like that's basic things you check, right? Yes. So here you will be checking everything carefully, guys. You will be doing multiple analysis and all those things, guys. We'll be discussing about them. Don't worry, okay? Yes. So careful weights. It's a various components. So basically you will be weighting those components. Like this is important, this is important, this is important, like that. Okay. Analyzing with the assistant of specialist or consultant. So basically you will be hiring someone, or you'll be having someone in your office who will be assessing these things, guys. Like this thing is important, this thing is less important, this thing is very important, this is highly important, like that. He'll be assessing those things. Okay. So it is an important stage of a pre-investment phase. Okay. So here these are the stages, guys. So you will be doing a feasibility analysis, then a techno economical analysis, then a project design and network analysis, guys. This is one of the most important stage, guys. Okay. Similarly, input analysis, input analysis. Similarly, financial analysis, guys. Then you will be doing the financial analysis. Then you will be doing social cost benefit analysis. So you will be checking whether it is beneficial or not in all the aspects. Then pre-investigation analysis. Okay, so these are the 7 stages you can say, guys, as for project formulation. Okay, so the main goal of a project formulation is to achieve the project objective with the minimum expenditure and adequate resources. So with the minimum things you want to achieve your project goal, right? Yes. So first of all, let us go through the first stage, that is nothing but feasibility study. Guys, I'll be reading the theory, then I'll be explaining it to you guys. Okay? Yes. So the project idea is examined whether to go for a detailed investment proposal or not. So basically here you will be deciding, you will be doing some analysis, guys. So in which you will be saying whether the project is feasible or not, according to your investment, according to your budget and all those things. Okay. So it is done in context of internal and external constraints. So basically you will be having multiple requirements, right? So let me give you an example. So assume that you got a project on Python, guys. Okay. And your company, all the employees are experts in Java, but they never worked in Python. Okay. So now if you take up this project, what will be the internal expenditure for you? So internal constraints are nothing but you need to train your employees to convert them into Python, right? Yes. So this is an internal one. Similarly, external is nothing but assume that you took the project in US and they told that on site you need to send someone. So in that situation you need to accommodate him and all those things will be there, right? So those are nothing but the external constraints. So externally, internally inside your society, external means outside your society. Okay. Here only the market analysis is also done, guys, because we are checking the feasibility and all those things. So market analysis will also be done here. Okay. If the project idea is feasible, we go for second step, or else we abandon the idea. So basically your idea should pass this feasibility test, guys. Only then you can say that okay, we can continue, else you are going to forget about that idea, guys. Okay. So if it passed that feasibility test, then you will be doing your economic analysis, guys. Okay. So estimation of a project demand potential of a choice of optimal technologies are made. So basically here you will be identifying the technos are nothing but technologies, guys. So which technologies you want to use. Okay. Market analysis is inbuilt in this step. So basically from the past step you will be getting the market analysis here, guys. Okay. Similarly, this stage gives the project a unique individual and set the stage for a detailed design development. So as you understood the technologies which you are going to use and everything, you have got some basic clarity now, right? Yes. So now you will be moving on to one of the heart of the steps, guys, that is nothing but project design and network analysis. Okay. Yes, so this is the heart of the project method, project formulation method. Okay, so defines individual activities. So here you will be defining, so what your friend should do, what you should do, what your boss should do, like that everything will be assigned by your project manager or someone. Okay, and their relationship between each other. So basically you will be creating the front end and your friend will be creating the back end. So someone will be integrating both of them like this. So basically your relation is nothing but you need to do the front end and back end, right? So one is doing that, one is doing this, and the variable names and all those names should match, right? Yes, only then they both will work concurrently, right? Yes. Okay, so detailed work plan of a project is prepared with time allocated. So basically here you can say that in simple words, you can say this is a Gantt chart, guys, where you will be saying that this many days I'll be doing this many days I'll be doing this many days I'll be doing this, like that. Okay, yes, is allocated and it will be shown in the network drawings will be drawn. Guys, we'll be discussing about these network drawings in the next unit, guys. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so the next step is nothing but input analysis. So assesses the input requirement. So basically your project will also require some inputs, right? So assume that you are building a bed, okay, a furniture bed, okay. Yes, wood bed, okay. Yes, so in that situation you need the raw material of wood, right? So that comes under the input. So even these inputs should be of less cost and all those analysis will be done here. So assessing the input requirements during the construction operation of the project, okay, quantitative and qualitative assessments are done both in theory and both in practical will also be done. Okay, so determines the project feasibility from the point of view of the resource requirement. So I told you, right? So whatever your requirements will be checked here, and it helps in financial and cost benefit analysis. So basically that helps, right? Yes, because you will be getting the amount which you need for your particular project or for your particular firm, right? Yes. Similarly, the next step is nothing but financial analysis. So basically here the game of cash will be coming here, guys. Cost analysis and all those things. So estimated project cost and operating cost and fund requires. Everything will be calculated here and they are projected, guys. Okay. Similarly, the next step is nothing but social cost benefit analysis, guys. Okay. Yes. So overall worth of the project is the main consultant, right? Yes. So here we are having three types. That is nothing but primary, secondary and tertiary. Primary is nothing but from the point of view of the project. Okay. So basically that is important. Similarly, apart from the project implementation body, and this is non-qualified. That's nothing but spillover. So wastage. Okay. Yes. So this is nothing but the cost analysis. Similarly, pre-investment analysis. So you need to invest some money in everything, right? Yes. As you buy products, you should give some money to them, right? Yes. So the project proposal gets a formal and final step at this stage. So investment decisions are taken here. Okay. Similarly, some opportunities for any kind of this project formulation and all those things are nothing but stand-up India, startup India, and all those things. Okay. Yes. So I hope everyone got some basic idea about this process of a project formulation. Okay, so in the next lecture we will be discussing about market analysis, guys. Market analysis of a market demand. Okay, and we'll be discussing about the steps also. Okay, yes. So let us meet in the next lecture. Thank you. Thanks for watching.